on YouTube, you distributed an image, video of you in about a minute, in about the space of a minute, teaching a pug dog to raise its paw in a Nazi salute. You said gas the Jews, gas the Jews, gas the Jews, gas the Jews 23 times. What's funny about that?
Well, Mr. Reporter, I feel like if we all have to remove context, that I'm curious what you think is so funny about saying those words.
The context of it is the juxtaposition of having an adorable animal react to something vulgar. That was the entire point of the joke. Have you seen the video?
Do you accept you committed a crime?
Have you seen the video?
I have. Gas the Jews.
Right, okay, and so I explained the context in it, so why are you asking me again?
Well,
Oh, he's already on the ropes.
the context is that you've been fined £800 for a crime that
No,
you committed.
we're talking about the context of the video. Don't
and
try
we,
and move on, mate.
we had in court.
Yeah, can I
that
just
you-
ask, why did
we
you-
had in court that
No.
you committed gross offence against a large community of 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust.
You just said the statement a couple of seconds ago. Why should I consider your context if you're not concerning mine?
You've broken the law. Do you regret breaking the
You
law?
just broke the law 2 seconds ago when you said the phrase. Remember, context matters, mate. You're going to pay the fine.
Okay, just one more meme.
Remember, context matters, mate. You're going to pay the fine.
All right, just one more.
Remember, context matters, mate. You're going to pay the fine.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
All right, I promise I'll get to the point of the video, but just one more. So the point of this video is, well, one, to, I guess, have a bit of a laugh. Sorry if I ended up baiting too much in that title. I've got to get as many people as possible to see this. I was working titles last night with chat while I was streaming, so we came up with some pretty spicy ones. Even right now, I'm not sure the final one I'm going to choose. Well, as you know, if you saw my last video, Count Dankula was, of course, convicted about a month or two ago after 2 long years of basically telling a joke. And he has really impressed me in that he has decided, you know, in my opinion, even 35 years old, it's crazy to me that he's just 30, I believe, and deciding that when most people would just pay the fine, realizing that this thing is bigger than just him, that accepting his conviction is allowing precedent to be set. And once precedent is set, then that precedent will be used to convict future wrong thinkers. And I just got to say, you know, anybody who, God, you know, like, I'm sure it would be so easy for him to just pay the fine and move on. But he has rightfully assessed the situation as being much bigger than just him. And when a weaker person would just want to move on with their life, he's decided to stay and fight and to appeal the conviction. And I'll link his video in the comment section down below so you can hear exactly what he plans to do. But the idea here is not only to appeal this conviction, but ultimately change the law that led to it. If you've been watching, I haven't done a video about it. I wanted to do a video about it, but there was a teenage girl who just got convicted and given 6 months community service, 6 weeks community service for posting rap lyrics. Something, you know, this is a very dangerous precedent that's been set, a law that is seemingly enforced whenever it seems fit, and based on whether or not someone says they're offended. So I, for one, I just wanted to do my part. I mean, look at what has happened to Count Dankula. Look at this guy's face. I mean, he wasn't that good looking in the first place, but look what this battle has done to him. He has laid out that they intend to bring in, you know, well-trained, big-time lawyers to get this conviction appealed and overturned, and has decided to GoFundMe, the campaign. And as you can see, in just 13 hours, it's already raised £67,000. But this is a time in which I'm going to call for action. I know the tendency is with GoFundMes, things like that, to always just count on the next guy. And look, if you're not in a position to back, seriously, I totally understand. And I've been there, and you shouldn't feel bad. You can still help by sharing the GoFundMe or letting people see this video. Any revenue generated from this video will go towards the GoFundMe in addition to, I think I'll be able to do maybe $500 tomorrow in the Quartering's name and in the name of anyone who's not in the position to back 500 pounds. So if you're not in a position to back, consider you covered because, you know, I'm going to just donate what this channel makes, the revenue from the channel, and that's okay. But if you are in a position to back for even a few bucks, consider this. This is a fight bigger than all of us, and a fight that a man and his dog have decided to take on, and it should be commended. And there's a lot of ways to help. One of them is to help fund the legal defense or legal team. And he talked about doing like FUPA type of thing with this. He's still looking into that, but also he has said that he will provide 100% transparency with how the money is spent, and I 100% believe him, and that with any additional funds will be donated to charity, or perhaps look into putting a fund to help others fight convictions for jokes. You know, if you take away anything from this, you don't have to give cash, but sharing it, letting people know, and just don't wait for the next person to do it. Like, pause the video, go check it out, or go share it, or tell somebody about it, and then come back. I don't know how else to emphasize this, but like, this is not one of those wait for someone else to do this, because he'll need a lot of support. And he's already shown his resolve in that, willing to go to court and fight this. And he said he was, even today in court, he was willing to go to jail over it. He's not going to accept the conviction. He's not going to pay the fine. And that is, he's a better man than me. I think my initial reaction was, holy crap, just pay the fine and get on with your life. But watching his video where he was basically like, yeah, I don't want to get on with my life if these, you know, with this in place. This battle has made him virtually unemployable. He's got a fucking hate crime on his record. It's insane. And look at all the people, 2,600 people at the time of this video. It'll probably be well over 70,000 tomorrow when I upload this. But I'm going to put my hat in the ring. And again, if you are in a position to, you should strongly consider it. I think this is a fight worth fighting, and a man who's shown the resolve to fight it. And if you're not in a position, sharing this video or sharing the GoFundMe is another great way to help. And we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program for Friday. I've got a fun one planned. But sometimes bigger things come, and when you have a platform and you can use it for good or something you believe is good, I think you should do that, and that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoyed this the video, and that you'll consider throwing your hat in the ring. I'll leave a link to this in the description below, and we'll talk to you again real soon. That'll probably get me banned. That one will probably get me banned. All right, Count Dankula, dumbfound Sky reporter, gone sexual, in the hood, not clickbait. Roasting reporters for fundraising? No. Skyreporter.exe has failed. I need something with more like political zest, more political. Scottish convict Trump's news reporter. Yeah. Then people will see Trump and convict, and they'll click the video, and then it'll just be like my ugly face. But they will have already clicked the video. So maybe they'll watch it then. That one's pretty... Convicted Scotsman trumps Sky propaganda robot, AI gone sexual, in the hood. This is real. All caps. I got it. Gas the news. That probably is no good either. That's spicy though. Gas the news. Man, I'll get banned for sure. Yeah, maybe I'll use it anyway.